Hi, today I want to stay a little bit on the theme of self-awareness as we've been working so hard on. I would like to tell you a little bit about judgment and how we view ourselves and how we judge others. You might be aware of this, perhaps your own judgment of yourself, your inner critic, and all the things that you say to yourself on a daily basis. However, we might not be as aware how we communicate to others and how we come across, how we think, and how we judge others, how we show this every day, not only to ourselves, but to others. So I'd like to give you a couple of tips on how to become a little more aware of the judgments that we feel. It's normal to judge. We are human. We wouldn't be human if we didn't judge. We judge others, we judge ourselves, we judge situations. And in some instances, it's very important to judge when it comes to our safety, when it comes to important decisions, when it comes to our daily routines, even what we're wearing. We're still being judgmental of that. And it's okay. There are some instances when we need to be cautious, when we need to make the best decisions, when that is called for. However, we become very accustomed to interpreting information from a moral point of view and not from a fact point of view. So I'd like to tell you today how we can become a little more aware by stating the facts of a situation, of a person, of something that we are observing. For example, if I asked you, when you look at me, what do you see? Some of you might say, oh, a very nice lady. Or some of you might say, a very busy lady. When in reality, if I ask you what you observe, I'm just a lady sitting here with a light top making a video, right? That is a fact. Everything else, even though it could be a nice judgment, it's still a judgment. So I want you to start training yourself in a way where you catch yourself seeing the judgment word. Even if it's a positive judgment, it's still a judgment. I want you to start training your mind to see things as they are, meaning the fact. What is the fact of what you are observing? What is a fact, not an interpretation? Easier said than done. This takes a lot of practice. When we learn to see facts instead of judging what we see from the get-go, our life changes. We become more neutral, we become calmer, we become more positive, we become more proactive, we become more engaged, less judgmental with ourselves and with others. So this week, tip number 1, start noticing the facts of what you see. You can practice this while you're watching TV. You can practice this while you're talking to your friends. You can practice this in your own behavior. When you're getting ready in the morning, I want you to ask yourself, what are the facts of what I'm doing? Not what is my interpretation of why am I doing this? Why am I going over here? Why am I putting this on? No, I don't want you to think that way tomorrow morning. I want you to look at the facts of your behavior. What are you actually observing, not interpreting? Let's start there. Read on, and you'll find a few more tips that might be helpful to you. Okay? My name is Cynthia Mancuso. I'm a life coach and grief counselor, and I'm here to help. You can find me at innershe.com.